Hi everyone, Nishka here from EurekaCrystalBeads.com with another fun jewelry video for you. Before I get started, quick reminder, check out the rest of our channel, tell us what you like, and subscribe. We always want to hear from you, so leave us a comment or send us a message. Today's project is the Ghostlight choker necklace. We're very excited because we recently just received these amazing TierraCast findings, which we'll be using in conjunction with our own line of crystal stones. These fit our Krakovski Crystal Ovals in 10 by 14 millimeter. So it's a perfect marriage of all of our favorite things right now. And of course, this design also has some elements of sort of a spooky Victorian kind of séance-y design without being overly dramatic or costumey. So I think it's perfect for the season. So let's get started. I'll show you all of the things that you need to make one of these for yourself, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the items that we'll need for today's project is some leather cord. This is a 1 millimeter black leather cord, and you'll need about 32 inches of this guy. You'll need size 6/0 round seed beads. I picked this really cool metallic purple color, which I just love. And you'll need about 10 of these, plus more if you like. I'm using only 10 in this project, but you can of course use more to make the beaded portion longer. The star of the show, here we go. We are going to be using the new TierraCast scroll bezel, which is so beautiful. I can pick it up here. And just look at the detail here that you can see. It's just stunning. Nice weight to it. It really feels solid, and it's fantastic because it's the perfect size to fit our 10 by 14 millimeter Krakovski ovals. So this guy is going to pop right in here and create this beautiful dangle. How's that? So we will be using glue. I'm using the Zap-A-Gap glue for gluing this in, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. And this Krakovski stone that I'm using here, this is the Ghostlight finish, which I think is just perfect for this design. And I think it pulls out a lot of like green and purple. And so we're going to be really enhancing that purple with these purple seed beads. And of course, you can choose any other color if you want to pull out more of the green. That is also going to look really great. And of course, you need a jump ring to attach that to the cord to finish off the necklace. Like I mentioned, you'll need some glue. I'm using this Zap-A-Gap glue, but you can use any kind of glue for gluing this in that is appropriate for jewelry. If you want to use E6000 or anything like that, that is also going to work perfectly fine. And then what you also need is a pair of scissors and a pair of pliers, 1 or 2. I usually like to have 2 to open and close my jump ring, but you can probably get by with just 1 if that's all you have. So that's all you're going to need for this really fun and easy project. And before we get started, I just wanted to show off a few more elements from the new TierraCast Celestial collection that this bezel is a part of, so you can just see what other kind of elements there are to have fun with and play around with and make really beautiful jewelry. I just wanted to just give a brief show of all of the, like, it's just stunning. Look at this selection of celestial beauty right here. These beautiful large pendants, and just have this amazing design. I just love it. Everything about this is so on trend and popular right now, and I just love the celestial theme. I love the moon and stars and sun. You have these clasps, which, you know, everything is in the same kind of stunning TierraCast quality, and these starbursts in multiple finishes and styles, and they have these embedded little crystals to add even a little additional glimmer to them, which is, I think, really nice. I also really like this guy, this little charm. This moon is like my favorite. It's so beautiful with that really classic moon face and stars going on there. And here's one of the clasps, the magnetic clasps. So that's also a really pretty starburst thing going on there. And I just wanted to show this off so you can also see the comparative sizes of everything, because I know sometimes on the website it's hard to tell what's bigger, what's smaller. But these are generally the sizes. And then another one of my favorite, which I want to actually just put out on my hand so you can actually see it, are these super, super dainty moon phases charms. And you can get just a single moon if you like, a single crescent moon, or you can get the whole set, which I think is really cool because it's got all of the different shapes of the moon phase right there, and you can put those all together and create a really pretty phases design, which I also love because these are super, super trendy. And I love how dainty they are, just perfect for a necklace or a bracelet, right? Just lovely, lovely. So this is the copper coated one. Anyway, that's it for the little TierraCast Celestial collection, a little introduction I wanted to do here. Definitely check this stuff out. It's really, really beautiful, and we've just added it to our website. I know some items are already sold out, but we will be getting more, so just keep an eye out, and if something's really catching your eye, make sure to hit that notify me button, and you'll get an email as soon as the item is back in stock. So, putting that aside, we will be working with this bezel here. So let's get started with the project and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is glue the stone into the bezel frame. So I've turned it around and I've put my bezel in the right direction. You'll notice that there is a ridge on this side, and you know the front is the front because it has this decorative design, and then this is the back, and it won't sit as nicely on this side if you try it over here. So we'll go with this side, as you can see. We're going to take our glue and we're going to put a tiny little bit on this ridge, nice and carefully. You don't need a lot. And you can kind of spread it around with this little nozzle too. And then we're going to gently pop our crystal right in the center. Make sure it's sitting right where we want it to sit and evenly. What's nice is that it's a perfect fit, so you don't have to worry about it being off center or anything like that. So there you go. We're going to have to let that sit for, I want to give it like an hour to really cure, and then we'll be back to finish the project. Okay, once you have given it enough time to cure and so that it stays in nicely, depending on which glue you used, it might take a little bit longer or a little bit less time. So just follow manufacturer instructions before we go to the next step, because you don't want to dislodge it and then have it sit awkwardly or something like this. So once it's ready and nicely situated, we're going to grab our jump ring with our pliers and we're going to just wiggle this guy open, and get our stone and bezel right on it, and then we're gonna just wiggle it and rock it closed. Make sure that it's nicely done and that it's even. There you go. See? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our length of leather cord and we're just going to string this right on. So as I mentioned, you'll want 32 inches more or less of leather cord for our necklace. And then we are going to take the ends here and we're going to string 5 seed beads on each one or more. Like I said, you can make a much longer beaded section if you like. There's no reason for you to go exactly with my choice of bead number. And there you have it, upside down, but that's how our necklace is going to look. How pretty. So the final piece is to finish it off, right? Okay, so to finish off your necklace, we're going to make a sliding clasp on the back so that it can be multiple lengths depending on how you want to wear it on a particular day. So you are going to take your cord ends and you're going to take one side and fold it over. And you're going to hold both the folded over side and the other side in one hand. And you're going to take that top piece from the folded over side, the end of that cord, and you're going to wrap it around 3 times. It's 1, 2, and 3. Then you are going to take that cord and you're going to go back through those loops with that end. So make sure you don't wrap too tight so you can still go back through those loops. So I'm back through 2 of those, third one, and you want to make sure you go back through that loop at the end as well. And here's where you can pull and tighten it nicely so that you have a sliding clasp. Now, this isn't going to work if you only have one. You have to have them on both sides, otherwise you could easily just pull this out. So we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side, and this time I'm going to do it with a close-up so you can see even more granularly what I just did. What I will do is flip my project the other way so that I can do exactly the same thing I just did in the same direction because I think it's easier to remember exactly the steps if you just repeat the same thing twice as opposed to having to do the mirror opposite of it the second time. Okay, so here we are. Again, we are taking this top cord and creating a loop, and then we have this bottom cord. We're grabbing both in one hand so that our other hand can take this and wrap it around 3 times. So that's 1 loop, oops, 1 loop, 2nd loop, 3rd loop, and we're going to go through all 3 of these. Yeah, force it through. There you go. If you do need some help, you can obviously always use some pliers if you have them handy. be a bit careful because you don't want to scuff the very nice leather cord. But there you go, there you have it. You can tighten this a little bit, and there it is, nice and neat. So you have them on both sides now, and so you can really lengthen that necklace so that you can put it on, and then you can slide this clasp out and shorten it. So let me zoom out and just show you. So here it is in its glory. You can always tighten it a little bit if your knots are coming a little loose. You don't want to over tighten it because you want it to still be able to slide. And if you want to make it nice and short, you can slide those guys all the way down and make it like a choker, whatever you like. And so it's always good to also take your scissors and give this guy a little clips, or if you have thread cutters too. I always like to go at an angle so that it looks more finished. And there you go. So this is our finished project. Really beautiful, easy, fun, casual necklace that you can wear every day. It's not overdone, and it has a really, really nice sparkle to it that'll catch the eye. And of course, I think it's got a little bit of a spooky, séance-y, like spiritualist ghost hunting feel for it. And especially, I think this finish on the stone and the purple and black, as well as this amazing bezel from TierraCast, really add the Victorian effect to it without being overdone or costumey. And that's why I really like this project and design. And yeah, so I hope you really enjoyed this Ghostlight necklace project. To check out the rest of this Celestial line from TierraCast, because it's all very beautiful and it's great for making all sorts of awesome stuff. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and if you want to get all of these supplies and more, just go ahead and head on over to EurekaCrystalBeads.com. All of the items are listed in the description box below at the link. So yeah, check it out, and I hope you have a real spooky day.